something to ask yourself when you find yourself in a conflict, maybe an ongoing conflict. What am I getting out of staying in this conflict? Is there some need of mine that is being served by staying in this conflict? That might feel weird, like, well, I wouldn't choose a conflict. I don't want this in my life. But this is where we have to be kind of radically honest with ourselves. Is there some need that is being met by me staying in this conflict? If I stay in this conflict, do I get to be? Sometimes I have found myself, I'll speak from personal experience, where I would focus on the other person being the bad guy. And I could write tomes about how and why they were the bad guy. And what I realized is like, hey, as long as I'm making them the bad guy, I make me the victim. And I don't want that. But there was part of me that was staying in that because I was scared to take accountability for my life now, whatever had happened in the past. I'm not saying this is necessarily going to be true for you, but I just wanted to give you an example of, there's times where we might stay stuck in a conflict, not because it feels good, but because it feels familiar. And sometimes we're so terrified of the unknown that we choose the familiar, even when it's a crappy familiar. Okay. So be honest with yourself and gentle and compassionate, but be honest with yourself if there's a need that is keeping you stuck in a conflict. You can watch the full episode on the Brilliance Collective, available now for download in the App Store and Google Play.